here to preach. But I'm here to tell you that if you want to remain in a relationship, you need to learn how to laugh at each other. And if you meet somebody and they can't make you laugh and you can't joke with each other, then I'm telling you, then you guys should not be together. Because that's the number one thing that makes people survive longest is laughter, man. You can't laugh at anything anymore. You can't make jokes about anything anymore. You can't literally joke about. You can't say anything anymore without the headline being someone made a bad joke. You guys are so sweet, man. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Thank you for giving me all the subs and coming to my chat and talking to me and making me feel fucking famous and making me and listening to my music and fucking, you know. Sick. Imagine telling a super millionaire rock star he looks sad. Sick. First of all, millionaire has nothing to do with being sad or happy. Okay? Being sad has nothing to do with how much money you have. You could have $1 billion and still be sad. Money does not make you, like, it makes you happy temporarily, but it doesn't, we need to get that through our heads, man. It's not about that. It's about fulfillment, man. Okay? I know people always tell you money doesn't buy you happiness. It does buy you temporarily happiness. It does. That shit goes away, and then you got to figure out some shit. Do you think you'll ever make another full album? Yeah, probably. But I guess I'm just proving to the world that you can play arenas off of just dropping singles. Because it's much more important to have a good song than a mediocre album.
Got any grapes?
Because people think, damn, Ramsey, thank you for the 10. You guys are so generous today, man. I mean, every day I act like this is a new thing or something. But honestly, there's a lot of subs happening right now at once. Popular Monster, Madeline, thank you. But like I said, man, you do singles because all of your creative energy is focused on this one song, as opposed to feeling like you have to get 14 songs done by a certain time, and then your creativity gets spread out, and then you can't, like, you know what I mean? That's why it's rare when you hear a band drop a full album full of bangers. Like, They're Only Chasing Safety by Under Oath was literally a fucking flawless record. My Chemical Romance, flawless record. Right? But that's so rare. That's so rare to have bands that drop flawless records consecutively. If you spend all your time on one song and drop it like a movie, but most of the time bands, they make 2 or 3 really good songs on one album, and the rest are like, these are all right, you know, and then they put it all together. You know what I mean? Just for the creative side. I slept on the fucking floors of apartments and struggled my entire life almost to make the best music possible. If I would have ever just given up and gotten a job, then you guys would never hear my music, and we would probably never know what my potential would be. That's food for thought. Right now, man, let me tell you guys something. When people are funny. People, as human beings, you see in the comments are like, this sounds like Bring Me the Horizon. This sounds like Motley Crue. This looks like fucking Batman. This looks like this. This sounds like Papa Roach. This sounds like A Day to Remember. I don't know. This sounds like Under Oath. This sounds like this. You always see that as humans. I don't understand why humans have to like relate it to something else that they've heard. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Popular Monster. You have some people that aren't very musically inclined, you can tell, and they will literally be like, this sounds like Hollywood Undead. And it's like, bro, no, it doesn't. That does not sound like Hollywood Undead. It has rapping with huge chorus. You know, it's just like rap metal, whatever you want to call it. But people don't know what to classify it as, so they just like try to compare it. But it's so funny to me. I just don't understand. I'm going to tell you something, guys. Just clear and cut here. None of those bands have ever inspired me. Okay? I don't listen to music. You can ask Soraya. I don't even listen to music. If I listen to music, it's either me, Drake, synthwave. I don't listen to fucking or Gojira. I might listen to some Gojira. I don't listen to Bring Me the Horizon. I never did. I don't listen to Hollywood. I don't listen to any of these bands. I don't listen to a lot of music anymore. Because as a musician and being in the studio constantly, I don't listen to music. I don't turn music on. I don't bump music. The only thing I bump is like fucking hip hop, Gojira. Yeah, I listen to Ghost. I do listen to Ghost. I like Ghost. Ghost inspired me a little bit. A little bit. Gojira inspires me a little bit. But all these other bands, just because I'm in the same scene as these other bands, we came from the same scene. Of course we're going to sound like similar. Like, or not similar, but like we're from the same scene. You know what I mean? Bring Me the Horizon is at the top of their game right now. My band is literally, I'm at the top of my game. I'm going up. We're going up. Clearly, obviously, it's working. Okay? You know? There's like videos of me rapping outside in 2007. I mean, like I've been rapping since high school. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. None of those bands ever inspired me to make the music I make. Linkin Park never inspired me. I'm straight up, I'm going to tell you right now. Linkin Park never inspired me. Okay? I love Linkin Park now, but when I was a kid, I didn't listen to Linkin Park. I listened to Blink-182. I was on that side of the fence. I was listening to Blink-182. I was listening to Bad Religion, all punk, Rancid, hardcore music, you know, like this band called Keepsake. I wasn't listening to Sum 41. I listened to My Chemical Romance, Under Oath, all those bands. I wasn't listening to Linkin Park when they came out. A lot of people were. I don't know why. I never got into it. But I started appreciating it later. That's how you know a band's like is gonna last forever. When you have a dude that knew about them, but they got older and then started appreciating them later in life. You understand what I'm saying? That's fucking awesome. That's what I like to see. That's what I'm trying to do. But none of those bands, you know, all the bands that people think inspired me, they did not inspire me, honestly. Eminem inspires me still to this day. I love Drake inspires me because he's a great songwriter. Ghost. I'm talking about anything that's modern right now. You know? You know what I'm saying? So like what I'm doing right now with my music is I'm taking everything that I ever listened to when I was younger and putting it together. That's why there's so many different elements to it. It's always been that way, but it's just, I guess I got better at it now. I'm a little bit better than I was before at doing it. That's a good one. Of course Metallica inspired me, man. Yeah. Papa Roach inspired me later, not when I was younger, though. Papa Roach inspired me later. When I met Jacoby and I started listening, I didn't really listen to Papa Roach when I was young. I listened to them after. You know. All That Remains' first album inspired me. Slipknot inspired me, of course. Yeah. I liked All That Remains' first album. Not the first album, their second one. What was it called? It was super metalcore. Freddie Mercury, yeah, of course. Everybody knows that. You can tell.